Welcome back to LFTV, live from the Lytham Festival 2017. Joining us in the studio is Clark Datchler, said that right, haven't I? From, of course, Johnny Hates Jazz. Welcome to the studio, Clark.
Thank you very much.
You're looking very dapper tonight. You're looking forward to playing Lytham Festival?
Absolutely, it's beautiful. I don't know if you can see this back here, folks, through the camera. It's just beautiful here, and we have a lovely day. Bit windswept, but very beautiful, yeah.
Should we tell them why we're windswept?
Yeah, we just had an exciting ride on a golf buggy ride there, didn't we? Yeah. You saw just all the fans over there just waiting to come in.
Well, it was mayhem, you know. I'm amazed we got in here alive, quite frankly. We're on that golf buggy, very exposed, let's face it. I didn't see any Secret Service or anything, and they just went mad. Well, kind of, you know.
But you're used to that. Me and Ross normally have to walk. You're used to that.
Oh, we go everywhere in a golf buggy, everywhere. I always say that when we arrive at an airport, where's the golf buggy? I don't want the Merc, I want the golf buggy. Yeah.
So do you get nervous before an event like tonight? I mean, thousands and thousands of people are going to be watching you. I guess you're used to it by now, aren't you?
Actually, yes. That is the answer, because when we first reformed and started to do the festivals and our own shows, I was incredibly nervous. I was quite shocked at how nervous I'd felt. But over the years, it has become a lot easier, more natural. I heard that, you know, Mick Jagger says he practically throws up before each gig. Wow. He's so nervous. And I thought, if he goes through that, then I can allow myself, a few nerves, yeah.
And I think people say a few nerves are good, aren't they, as well? It shows you care.
I think so as well. But on the other hand, you can't let them get the better of you. I mean, that's true in any walk of life. You've got to use it and point it in the right direction. So you do your best, yeah.
And we hear that Johnny Hates Jazz is doing a 30th anniversary tour. Let me get this right. On the 5th of December in Warrington, in the northwest, for people around here.
It is the 5th in Warrington, yeah, Warrington Power Hall. We're doing a 30th anniversary tour of it's the 30th anniversary of the release of our first album, Turn Back the Clock, which is our #1 album. And we're going to play the album in its entirety from start to finish. It's the first time you've ever done that. Yeah. And it's going to be a really, really good night. So if you want to come along to Warrington Power Hall, we will see you there.
Because I think what's great about that is everybody, like, it was your debut album, wasn't it, in 1987, and now, like, Shattered Dreams, that one, everybody.
Yeah. Who did that then?
That was you. Oh. But you're just trying to think, actually, that didn't sound like you because it was me singing. But yeah, I mean, Shattered Dreams was like a worldwide hit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's been played 3.5 million times on US radio alone and counting. It's had an incredible reception. And it's funny because when I wrote those songs when I was quite a bit younger, you never really think that they will endure. It's in actual fact, you just don't think about what will happen when you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever it is. You just live for that moment, and it's incredibly rewarding to know that those songs are still enjoyed and have stood the test of time, like a lot of the songs from the artists here tonight. And
do you ever actually get tired of performing your own songs? Does you ever come across that?
No, I don't. And the reason is that you know, we've seen such a sea change in how people listen to music and appreciate music, and in my humble opinion, it's become one more form of entertainment now, whereas when I was younger, music was everything. It was not entertainment, it was its own thing, and then you had entertainment over there. So the fact that people want to come and hear us sing when there are so many distractions in this modern world that we live in is humbling, actually. So no, I don't get tired of it. I appreciate the fact those people want to hear us.
Do you think that the addition of sort of like social media now and the way people listen to music, do you think it's destroying music? Do you think it's bad for the music industry, or do you think it's just how the music industry is sort of adapting?
I think we're in an in-between time. Yeah. There used to be a structure that existed really from the 60s. It was built around the Beatles and the Kinks, etc. in the 60s. In the 70s and 80s it grew and became more refined, and then in the 90s and the 2000s it completely fell apart as digitized music took over, and especially streamed music. So I think we're in a time when the music world is not quite sure where to go. What we do know is that people still love music, and it still, I hope, has an important place in society and how we see the way we interact with the world around us. It's an important thing about music. It's not just about, you know, personal stories about love or whatever it is. It should have an important input and influence on society in general. That's what I'd like to see it have.
And have you had a chance yet to go and chat to any of the other artists performing tonight who are backstage in the Artists Village yet?
No, I haven't actually. I will when we go back. I haven't seen any yet. I think they're all sound checking. So I will, though, yeah, definitely.
Is there anyone you're looking forward to listening to? You'll be tapping your foot to backstage.
Do you know what? Midge is a great songwriter, great singer. Human League, I am really looking forward to.
Yeah.
You know what? When I first heard Human League do "Don't You Want Me" live at one of the festivals, I wasn't a big fan of that track in the day. I liked other Human League tracks. And the intro started when we were at one of the festivals somewhere else in the country, and it just sounded great. So I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Well, it's lovely to see you in our studio, Clark.
Yeah,
Good
thanks
luck
for
this
inviting
evening
us. Thank you.
At Lytham Festival. We're going to head over to the main stage now where A1 are performing.